Hi, welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful week and you're ready for another talk. This week, I'm talking about website localization for airlines. Sometimes, when looking for flights or when just browsing through airlines websites, I find that some of them may not be um, localized properly, and that may be an issue both for the airlines and for possible passengers that may want to fly with them. So stick around and let's talk. And if you are in a non-English speaking country and you have browsed through a airline's website, you probably found that many of them have a few issues and a few parts that may sometimes not even be translated into your language, or at times they may be in a different variant, and that may be a little bit confusing and difficult for you. Well, I found that myself. And as someone that has worked with an airline for 8 years and someone that really enjoys and really loves this industry, I find that sometimes it is something that happens. And I think sometimes the client may not even be aware of the problems it may cause. Yes, English is indeed the international language, and today it's quite easy for most of us to speak English. However, we must understand that there's different demographics, and sometimes the older generations may not be proficient in a foreign language, and I'm talking about obviously people that are in non-English speaking countries, and that may pose an issue for them if they need to book a flight, and parts of the website are in English, other parts are, let's say, Portuguese. It may cause a few issues because they can understand bits and pieces, but other bits and pieces they cannot understand, and therefore they may not be a little unsure about how to go around the website. Another common mistake, and especially with Portuguese from Portugal and Portuguese from Brazil, is that we find websites that are not localized properly and they are translated in the wrong variant of the language. Sometimes there are words that are used in one country, and this is really an issue between Portugal and Brazil. There are words that are used in Brazil that are not used or recognized in Portugal, and vice versa. Some may even be offensive. I'm not saying that that would be the case on airline context. So far in my career, I have not found a word in any of the variants that might be offensive to the other one in this industry. But sometimes codes, because there is these traveling codes and booking codes, and even room codes and things like that, that may be different between the countries. And if you use a different variant, it may confuse your possible passenger that is booking. For example, if the airline is offering not only flights, but it has some sort of deal with any accommodation or something like that, it may create a little bit of confusion, and that's not what you want. I think that's one of the problems I find, um, because it can create issues, and we don't want the passenger just to walk away and go to the next airline. And sometimes airlines, I see it in airlines that are extremely good, and I see this, and it really makes me sad. The solution, well, I think the solution is, and obviously now it's a difficult time, especially for airlines and for all the tourism industry. But I think the solution is really investing in a properly localized website, fully translated and properly localized website. This not only will provide your passengers with all the information, but also will make it clear, will make it easy for them. And obviously, if everything is easy and all the booking process runs smoothly, they are likely to come back. If they have a great experience, they may, and they obviously will come back. But if it's really confusing and if they have to ask someone else who may be able to read English or something like that, they sometimes, and I feel, for example, in Portugal, that happens with all the generations. They feel kind of sometimes they don't really like to ask someone else because they think they are just bothering them or something like that, and that's not really a good thing to happen. So I think obviously this is a difficult time now, but it is an investment that may get great returns. A clearer, easy to navigate website will definitely bring more passengers into your planes. And that's all for today. I hope you really enjoyed the video. And if you are there and you have any experience that you would like to share, maybe about a website that you went and you really enjoyed, or one that is not so good and you really like to bring attention for those problems, please share with us. I think that's a really important part of the process. Um, Please like the video. Uh, it's very important for the YouTube algorithm. Always delighted about that, and me too. And subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell so you get a notification of a new conversation every week. Before I go, I would like to thank you for being there and hope you have a wonderful week. See you next time. Thank you very much, and let's talk.